All right, this is the Can We Talk podcast. My name is Calvin. To my right, I have my co-host KK, spelled Khay, and to the left of me, I have two really, really special, hilarious guests. I'll let them introduce themselves because I don't think I could do them justice if I did it. So go ahead, ladies.
Hey, what up? I'm Danielle.
And I'm Jasmine.
And we are Sisters, the Righteous.
And the Ratchet Podcast.
Hey, we in the building.
Hey.
What up?
What's up?
They've definitely done that before.
Actually, we just came up with it on the spot, Just a little something.
We done.
Okay.
Yes.
So I do want to ask you guys, as far as the start of the podcast, what got you guys in the mindset of doing it? And whoever wants to start can start.
I'm going to let my sister answer that question because we had a talk beforehand about this.
Come on, Jeopardy. The partner.
My partner, 200 Alex.
So the amazing thing about the podcast is that this is my baby sister.
Yeah.
And we have crazy energy. People tell us that all the time. And she initially was going to do a podcast with some of her friends. That endeavor fell through. Okay?
Did.
And so I had the bright idea to create a podcast with my sister. Where we talk about just about everything, anything you can imagine. Most topics can be taboo, but we talk about it. Yep, they do. Mm-hmm.
And I bring, the toughness of it. She tries to be light on these people, and I tell these people before they come on, this is a disclaimer. I don't hold back when I'm not going to ask you the questions that I need to ask you because I'm going to ask you everything that, the people are thinking. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to worry. I mean, at this point, leave your feelings at the door.
Shaking my head. It absolutely is raw and uncut, but you get both sides of the spectrum, like two sides of a coin. You get the head and the tail. You get the righteous side of it and the ratchet.
But let me tell you, I'm the CEO. I'm the head.
You know what I'm saying? Here she goes with this, okay? Because she ain't no CO nothing. Oh, CE no nothing. Or no. Okay.
So who had the idea for the name? Because I think that is.
That was her. That was me.
Mm-hmm. That was her.
I'm gonna step back on that one because a lot of the times with the show, I allow my sister to do mostly all the technology stuff of it, but I'm definitely the brains of it.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And this right here, ladies and gentlemen.
But there's no I in team, so we came up with the name together. We sat on FaceTime, going back and forth with it. Her husband threw out a few name ideas, and I was like, no, hell no. So I gave the final yes on the Sisters
or no,
the podcast. I'm just gonna leave it like
shaking my head.
And then with the idea of the podcast, what made you guys want to put it on Facebook?
So that's where we're starting. It's definitely going to expand. We're starting with Facebook. I've created a YouTube page. We're going to expand to YouTube, then Periscope, then Instagram, and then Apple to actually be a podcast. Right now, it's like a visual, like reality kind of like talk show-ish.
No, you're a podcast.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah, but we're definitely planning on expanding. Absolutely.
I mean,
the world needs to hear what we got to say.
The world definitely needs to hear what I have to say. Y'all hear this voice? Y'all see this face? We're going somewhere.
I don't think y'all ready for us though. We better than Oprah.
Oh.
Arsenio Hall.
I didn't say that.
How you do?
I didn't say that.
We like you. We like you, girl.
We like when you give out cards and stuff.
I'm about to say she ain't give out
Wait, get a car. Listen, can I get a car? Can I get a car?
Everybody get a card.
Can I get my school tuition paid off? Oprah, how you doing? Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have Oprah's power, so the most I can do is waters and sparkling water.
Come on, water. It's good. It's cold though.
Let's take this purified drinking water.
It's a great value.
It is.
And like I said on the phone, like I probably said like 5 times, kind of repeated myself. You guys are fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
Like the chemistry is there, so I'm like you said, I'm sure people have told you that, and the fact that you guys are sisters, it makes sense, but it's like beyond that.
Yeah.
Because you can be sisters or brothers with somebody and have zero chemistry with them. But
Mm-hmm.
you guys feed off each other really, really well. So that's one of the main reasons I wanted to have you guys on here. I've been watching from day one. I was like, you guys are fucking hilarious.
Come on, thanks.
We appreciate your support. We really do.
And the topics are tough.
Now that's me. I'm gonna go ahead and lean up into the mic. That's me.
Oh,
I'm gonna take all that credit there.
she can't take all of it.
Is
Ain't,
won't. Okay.
can't.
I love it. I love it. Can I be your sister?
Yes. We taking applications.
Yeah,
That's not gonna replace husband.
I was just about to say there's
Well, I want both of y'all.
Listen.
some days that she needs to be replaced. Irreplaceable is me.
Girl,
I know.
in a box to the left, that's where you gonna go. Okay? To the left. Scoot on over to the left.
Whatever.
Mhm.
That's tough. And as far as the conversations go, I do want to dive into that too. Was there ever a conversation you guys like argued about afterwards? Like you guys talked about it on the podcast, and then like you were like, no, we probably shouldn't have went there.
I wouldn't say we argued about it, but it was a little more sensitive for us. So our last show was about what was the title? CEO?
What they were just
Come on, little CEO. You supposed to remember you was talking.
What was the title?
The title was
Entrapment.
Entanglements, Entrapments, and Escapades.
And so
Entanglements, here we go.
yeah, it was a little more sensitive to me because of my current situation, my current status. Is it marital status?
Yes, that's what that's called.
So a lot of people did say that my energy was probably a little off, and it was because the topic was a little sensitive
close
to me.
to home.
Yeah, it was a little close to home. So because me and my sister had previously discussed it, and she cried about it a little bit because I disclosed some information to her that I hadn't really disclosed to anybody. So when that topic came up about it, everybody was like, "Jasmine, your energy seems a little off." Well, goddamn, do I have the ability to have feelings?
Come on, Arsenio.
I do got feelings too.
You are not allowed.
I am human. I do believe the same blood that you guys do. I may not sweat in my arms, but goddamn, I do believe.
But the amazing thing though about the conversations that we have is much of what we talk about we have experienced in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So what you get across the screen or coming through as the energy is because we've lived it. And if we hadn't lived it, we know someone or are close to someone who has lived it. And so the amazing thing is that we partly get to share some of our story and let you in on who we are by some of the things that we discuss.
And the reason why she's the right what side are you?
I'm the right.
Sometimes I forget,
I am the right.
The reason why she's the righteous is because she's very involved in church. She was the worship leader. Tell them about yourself.
So you see 1 second, did she throw me out to the wolves? Tell them about yourself. I have been a worship leader for probably 13, 14 years. And beyond that, I'm a part of a major organization, GMWA. Shout out, the Gospel Music Workshop of America. I participate in several choirs. I'm a dance instructor. The whole gamut of church. That's my thing. That's my judge. That's what I like to do. So yeah, I mean,
the reason why I'm the ratchet side, we're gonna go ahead and put that out there, is
she's absolutely ratchet, guys.
I do a lot of things that the church people don't do. I say a lot of things that the church people don't think. I've had. Look at me. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm drunk. I'm 5'10", but I've gotten into several fights. I've done a lot of ghetto stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been a little ratchet. A lot of ratchet. So that's the reason why I'm the ratchet side of it, because I go to church when I wake up. You see what I'm saying? Like if I wake up on time, I'm gonna go. I'm just being totally honest. Like the church is within me. I'm not in the church.
It's hard to get up.
It is definitely hard to get up. But the great thing also is that you get the church side of it, you get the ratchet side of it. But then I've experienced, because she is my little sister, when she's ready to fight, I have been in a couple of fights with her because I'm the big sister. And what big sister do you know that's not going to come and be like, bro, you ain't finna pump on little sister like that?
But wait, because I'm really the big sister. I'm really the big little sister. I hold my own weight. Everybody that's watching, I hold
pardon me. Okay, she does.
I know she fucking
she absolutely calls the big sister, and when you call a big sister, it's not going peacefully.
I just call her just so they won't pull my hair and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Don't pull my hair.
Not pull hair.